The Dew Keeper's Promise, Leo's Summer Trial, Bedtime Story. Welcome back to Hearthstone Hollow, where high summer has brought a thick, heavy heat. Leo's world, once vibrant and green, is now thirsty. For weeks, no rain has fallen. The soil is pale and cracked. The pumpkin leaves are curling inward, and the young apples on the grandmother tree have stopped swelling. As if holding their breath, Leo worked tirelessly, hauling water from the dwindling creek at dawn. But it felt like pouring a cup of hope into an ocean of need. One afternoon, Mr. Evans found him staring helplessly at a row of wilting beans. "You can't fight a drought," Evans said gently. "You can only outsmart it." "How?" Leo asked, frustrated. "Your grandfather used to say this farm had two hearts," Evans replied. "The one that beats in the sun, the crops, the orchard. And the one that beats in the shadow. The one that knows how to drink the sky when the sky won't weep." He pointed toward the rocky, shaded north slope behind the farmhouse, a place Leo had always thought was useless. "He called it his dew bank," Evans said. "Said he made a deposit there every night. Some things, you have to find when you're ready to see them." With nothing to lose, Leo ventured into the shade. Just as despair began to set in, his foot caught on a sunken stone ring, almost hidden in the earth. Clearing the moss, he found a path of smooth stones leading into the hillside. Heart pounding, he followed it, and discovered the secret dew garden. It was unlike any garden he'd ever seen. Thick, fleshy sedums held water in their leaves. Silvery lambs there covered the ground. And everywhere, his grandfather's dew catchers were at work, glazed clay pots beating with moisture, stone slabs guiding dew into basins, even seashell funnels collecting single, glistening drops. In the center lay a journal. Leo opened it and read, "The world thinks only of the grand downpour. But resilience lives in the small collectings. When the world gives you no rivers, learn to drink the mist." Inside was a recipe for dew tea, a spray made from collected dew, camphor leaves, and hearth ash. That night, under a blanket of stars, Leo gently misted his thirsty plants, whispering to them like blessings. He repeated this for 3 nights. By the 4th morning, a quiet miracle had taken place. The pumpkin leaves had unfurled. The apple trees stood a little taller. They hadn't just been watered, they'd been remembered. They'd been reminded of their own strength, but the greatest change was in Leo. Watching dawnlight set the dew ablaze in the hidden garden, he understood, his grandfather hadn't just been a farmer. He'd been a teacher of resilience. This was the real inheritance, not just land, but a way of seeing. To see the dew as a resource. The shadow as a sanctuary. The drought not as a foe, but as a quiet teacher. The drought didn't break that week. But Leo's crisis did. He learned to work with scarcity, not against it. And that evening, he wrote in his journal, "Tonight, I am not a farmer fighting a drought. I am a dew keeper." Prosperity isn't about abundance, it's about finding what you need in what you've already been given. Even if it's just the cool breath of the night. And so, dear listener, as you prepare for sleep, remember Leo's dew garden. In your own seasons of drought, when inspiration feels dry, or patience runs thin, look for the hidden, quiet places in your spirit. Collect the dew of a deep breath, the shimmer of a small kindness, the condensation of a single hopeful thought. You don't always need a downpour to grow. Some one's first dew.